last Thursday was beginner.
Last night.
She's beginner. Did you do repulse monkeys last night?
No, I don't come Mondays. So this will be last Thursday.
Intermediate advanced, beginner. She's a beginner. I'm like, yeah, I know repulse monkeys for.
You said Mr. Fink, and I'm like, oh, that's the last night.
Well, he teaches her class too. So, was it, word off right? Word off right and left?
No, we did those ones.
Okay.
So it's the one, if we were starting to push.
Got it. Good. That's the one I want to do today. All right. So Kung Fu movie time. So I'm gonna push forward a little bit. The pullback press, ward off pullback press and push is condensed into one, and I call it your own private Kung Fu movie. So did you get to pull back yet?
No, because I was working on this.
Got it. Okay. So. All right. So just super slow. We're gonna go through. I'm gonna do one pull back. I'm gonna go with it, and then we'll do a second time pull back. Don't go with it, and we'll do press and push. Make sense? All right. So I'm minding my own business. I'm about here, and then he comes.
Left punch.
Left punch. No, right punch. I get ambidextrous. So ward off, and then he comes to the left. You know, it's okay, you can step back. And then reset, and then left, and then go with, there's your pull back, and he, go ahead and go, woo, he goes. So that's the pullback. So it's here, here, and then they go. In the actual application, now you're gonna resist. You're on to me. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm here, and it's right punch, there it is, and he's left punch. And, oh, he's on to me, he's not gonna go. Then I wind up for press, and then he comes back for push. Choke. So it all gets kind of strung together. That's why I say it's your own personal Kung Fu movie. If that's too much, we can break it into pieces. Okay? I will work with you. And so, is everybody else done that at least a couple times? Remember it a little bit?
I got a quick question.
Sure, of course.
This is the same from the first section, and is this the same thing in the second section? Grasp and bird tail, is it the same thing happening?
The ones that have the ward off left, pull back, press, and push, yes, but
Okay,
some don't
okay.
have that. But so in terms of the application that you need to know for the first section, this is
Yeah.
the one, but yes.
But they bleed over into the other section?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
But not all of them have that ward off.
They don't have everything?
Correct.
But if they do have it, this
Yes.
is it?
Yes.
Excellent, thank you.
Yep, good question. All right, so, let's see. A blue sash with a brown sash, please just match accordingly. Go nice and slow.
Let the ladies know.
Okay, so,
Okay, what part do you want to find out?
this one, you can work on it however you want. Remember, it's $1,000 if you break a mirror, so just be super mindful of that.
That's not installation.
1, 2,
The what?
3.
That's not installation either.
No, it's not. Okay, so, okay. So I've done my ward off right and my ward off left. And there's a right punch.
Through, there you go. That's the first one. Okay.
And then you can back.
Okay,
You go,
second half.
and then left punch. And then go. You want to practice just that first? Yeah.
And then you come back for a thing and I
Yes. Push. Yep. There we go.
And you can stand neutral. If it's helpful for you to be here, that's great. If you kind of want to be here, whatever is more comfortable for you.
The elbows.
So, right punch.
Left the wrist. Here. Under. As you
Back,
turn around.
back, and then let the arms go. And then that'll, yes. So it's your body, yes, it's your body weight, not yours.
Yep.
Yeah.
One more time.
There's no point. Just roll it. Yeah.
On the right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it's not
Shift.
just bottom of the
Very
wrist.
good. Did you feel how that?
Down. It's
With your body that's
straight,
lifted and not.
excuse the elbows.
Now, for press,
Shoulders are in.
I'm gonna be on to you, and I'm not
Then
gonna
you
let
have nowhere to go.
stop myself from going. And then your press will be somewhere in this area.
Yes.
Yes.
Do the front
Yep, so it'll be right wrist augmented
Like the first
by
one.
the left.
Whoops. Bro. There you go.
Right?
No.
You're right, you're
Left,
right.
come on to you. Somewhere here, yep. Shift the drop, yes. Yes. Wrist.
That should have to be more under the arms.
There.
Now.
Press up and push up, so you're using my muscles to get me going.
I know it's comfort. Think, Tai Chi doesn't have the sticky. And we do it a lot of push-ins. Question?
Here's ma'am, push, shoulder or chest?
Press?
Yeah.
It's gonna depend on where they are, but it's somewhere in this area, so it's,
Right.
yeah, so it's somewhere along this rib cage, depending on your body frame and where they are. Okay, questions?
Yes, please.
Maybe we're missing
It
something.
can't be
Listen,
there.
well, that's
Just
fine.
where it's,
Right.
Right.
Right, so left. There. There you go.
So, that was absolutely correct what you did.
I like
To
that.
get the push though, in the press,
It just feels good.
you don't follow through with the pull back. So you're like, hey, I'm onto you, I'm not.
So I stop.
Yeah, so even though you're like, hey, I know what you're doing.
Okay, then that gives me an
Then
that's
you do
right.
the press.
All right. I
No,
know
it was one before.
But what you did was, that was correct, pull back.
Knee drop, it was one before.
Yeah, that whole section.
Concept of sticking, so, arm to arm.
There's also
So
part
this
of
is,
20
this
minutes.
is.
Are you gonna push it, you're gonna get your board
I
off?
don't have to do this. It's just feel. And so I can switch arms here, but then you're gonna shift and that put your momentum is already kind of getting, and then I just give a little tug at the end.
Upright.
Make sense?
This happened to me so many times.
Normal, because the discipline that started, everything is normal, right? So, right, so,
Martin knew.
This is the other beginner.
we're off first, up front, and then shift back, and that automatically is gonna get my momentum.
Right,
It's like
right.
a false door.
Because when you got me, you were in
It's on purpose.
It's just the little.
Evaporates, right? So right now I'm gonna do press, so.
Oh, no, I'm not here.
Oh, yeah, so I'm this happy. You're this happy.
Have you done push yet?
I'm like, oh,
This is super fun.
So we have. Okay.
Yeah,
So you're gonna run half my throat.
There you go, there you go. So you follow the thumbs.
So it hopefully makes sense in that form, how we clear the sink, and we come up a little bit, that's that pruning that happens, so throat in,
There you go.
and
There
then
you
you
go.
start pruning, and then sink, and then shove. So it's not a straight shove, it's like a lift. You can do wrist or you can do elbows, whichever makes sense. Question?
Where's the, when we do the twist around, is that on the wrist, right? Or the arm?
Wrist or elbow somewhere, wherever,
Is it below the elbow?
it's elbow or below.
Oh, really? I got better leverage on it.
It's gonna depend on. Yeah, and it's okay, so again, it's gonna depend on body, like, I've never done wrist is too, for me, that just feels like a too small.
It just seems like the elbow can break that a little bit. I guess not.
Again, it's,
You got two defenders again. I'm gonna go to you.
You're gonna attack me, okay.
correct. And the difference that I would just add is, if I were to add a difference, okay?
Okay, switch sides.
Just let him bring in.
Is there a pull action there?
It's not a pull, but it's in the form, look, there's, and it's a rotate, so it's up, down, back, so the arms do this, and then there's a lift into push. A little bit, so it's, there's a circle there, so it isn't just a grab shove, it's lift, uproot, sink, their momentum is like, hey, what's happening to me? A little bit of upward. Shift back and sink, yeah. You stay mostly on your front leg, so shift into that back, yes, there you go. So, shift back leg, sink, yes, there it is. Feel the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool.
That was really off.
Yeah, it's the next one. You
All right.
wanna try that? Yes, you wanna attack?
Yes. Look seriously, you're back again.
Yeah, see, that pull down, or that circle is what creates the
Yeah.
shoulder lock.
I think ours is longer, so I can get you out here.
Right, well,
Push.
If you want me to grab a little higher, it might feel like I would be more controlled.
try it over.
Yes, feel how that,
Where you at?
it's got a little more leverage. This is great, but you have to be faster at it. To me, this in here feels a little more secure.
I didn't do the circle, that's not.
Well, it kind of.
Want to do the whole thing? Oh, they look over there. I'll go next. Alright, so, forward on stretch. Forward on stretch. I'm not going for it. I have not done enough of this. Yes, that's it. So on your black sash test, that's application number 2. So if they say, because like it's taught, forward on forward, so it's gonna be, the first one is this one.
Yeah.
You know, that looks forward off, slap. The second one is dull. One more time. 60 seconds.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, go.
Press.
Thank you, sir.
Very good. Yeah.
Promise to
Fine.
hurt each other.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
Caution, not, everything felt fine there, but as an oogie, be prepared depending on who, actually everyone can listen to this. That push is extremely powerful. Like, I have been, I mean, it's fine, I didn't get hurt because I know how to fall, but I have been pushed into a backwards dive roll off the side of the mat at the old location because somebody went, poof. I'm like, hey, that's not going on there. So just be mindful of how powerful these techniques can be with minimal effort. Obviously, when we're learning application, it feels like you have to muscle it, but when Tai Chi applications are done correctly, you feel like you did almost nothing, and a huge response happens to your oogie. So just be mindful of that, to go slow, kind of set your boundaries with your person. How seriously are we doing this? Just check in with your opponent, and because remember, we kind of get hurt. So any questions before we bow out? Ringing any bells a little bit, this one?
I've noticed that with my longer arms, I tend to grab up here.
And really, it's okay. Like, it's a range. And it's also going to depend on how fast the person comes at you. So that, like, to get the wrist, you have to be lightning quick. You have to get them really before they're in your space. So it's not impossible. That's hard to do. So just know, like, you're like, hey, I know what you're doing, and I've got your wrists before you've even basically taken a step forward. So more likely, you're going to contact somewhere in here, depending on your body, their range, and how quickly they're coming at you. So the most important thing to remember is that I'm here in my press. I break, don't get hit. There's that follow through, don't get hit. This, in the form, I wouldn't make a big yang kind of ward off pong energy, but there is that don't get hit. Then it's like I was explaining to Ms. Burns, it's like a false wall. Like they hit something, and that wall brings them in. So their brain thinks, oh, I've made contact. Wait a minute, now why am I off balance? And then that shift forward and up. So there's a circle that gets them uprooted. So it isn't just a lateral, retreat shove. Does it make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
What number?
That's number 2. So I was telling Ms. Burns, the first application is that ward off right and left. That's 1. 2 is grasp the wrist. Yes. 3 is your single whip. 4 is lift hands. Don't do strike the shoulder. 5 is wide crane. And then there's brush knee push. Play guitar. Step forward to flex downward interceptive push. So that's all the ones from the first section. Yeah?
Where?
What? Okay, let's go ahead and bow out. Bow to advanced, intermediate, and beginner level students, students at home.